Welcome to another video. Today, what we're going to do is go over the US oil, right? We're going to go over the SPX 500, and we're going to go simply over the dollar today. Okay, so let's jump at it. Let's go with the US oil. Well, you know me, I like my monthly. I'm going to stay on the monthly, figure out what levels, right? These supports and resistance levels. Let's find out. Okay. Let's go down to the weekly. Okay, what we do. Okay, on support, we have a turnaround. Actually, we have support here, we have support here, support. So what we do is at this moment, we're looking for a bullish movement, right? We get a pin bar right on support. So this is a pin bar, right? Pin bars. Now let's go to the daily. And I see a perfect formation, a nice W formation, right? What I'm going to do is I'm going to connect that, right? Let's see for a break at the high. We're going to take this to the next high. Right. So how much does oil have? Okay, it has some way to go up there. We got a day or so. It's like a very nice trade. Matter of fact, just looking at it on a long-term perspective, this should be a swing up. Okay. Swing to the upside. It's 1 o'clock now, so the time whenever we create a new day, we'll be waiting for that. Okay, so let's go to the SPX 500. SPX 500 is very high. Look how high it is. Okay, so what we're gonna really expect, we're gonna expect a drop, but let's see if it's right now, or are we gonna expect something other than that? Okay, let's go on to the weekly. Okay, well, that's our support, but a couple weeks ahead. Okay, price is just doing a pullback at the moment. Price is literally just pulling back right now. So what we want to do, we want to actually get into this trade whenever we get a reject right off of that trend line, right? Right when this hits this trend line, we're actually going to experience a bearish movement. I can definitely see the bearish movement happening only because of what I see on the daily, right? We have a nice information that's happened. Very beautiful. It's trying to go up there for another touch, right? It's trying to go up there for another touch, right? New day starts, and what we know economically is the U.S. right now is pulling from the deals. So we're going to be experiencing fear at stage 4 in the economy, right? As of right now, it needs to just find support, right? It needs to just find support. So if we take it down, right, back to the support, we don't know if it will break, right? So what we can do is we can actually take this trade from the top of that trend line, right? Meaning right here. We can wait for our entry. We got our strong support resistance area at this right there, right? So we have levels coming up also here. So I see this as just a regular pullback and making a nice formation for the upcoming. We might even see consolidation in this area. Just think of it in like a standpoint, like your economy does not want to fall. Your prime minister, your president, your government system, it does not want to see the end of it. So what it's going to do with your government, what what they're going to do is hold prices, right? They're going to try to stick in there, hold in there. So I don't see anything right now going very sporadic with the SPX 500. It also does move with the US 30. So be aware of that also. But that's my observation. We'll end up seeing just a slight retracement, maybe even a consolidation, but we're going to take this to the downside for long term. Okay. So let's go to the dollar, our dollar, our dollar. Okay. The US dollar. What I'm going to do is put my perimeters, right? We're getting high again on the dollar also, right? Now let's go down to the weekly. Wow. So we end up getting a pin bar on resistance, all right? On resistance, we have a pin bar. But this looks like it's trying to climb, correct? Well, let's put a trend line in here. Let's go down to the daily. And what I'm seeing is we may even get one more touch, right? One more touch to that resistance. Once we find that, we want to actually come down. So the US dollar is going to end up going up for a couple days, but then we're going to actually experience that fall, right? Once we come to that 98.60. Okay. We're actually seeing that also from a weekly standpoint. The weekly also is showing great test. That's a nice one. I believe whenever this dollar hits, we're going to actually experience the SPX 500 to do the same thing. We expect the US 30 to do the same thing. So when you're watching the US dollar, the DXY, some platforms have, just watch out, because as soon as the dollar, the DXY moves, you'll see the SPX 500 and the US 30 move also. Very, very crucial right there. So you're able to execute. That's at the same time, or just knowing what is going on economically. All right. Well, this is the analysis on the USOil, the SPX 500, and the dollar, the US dollar. Thank you. This is Chip, and have a blessed one.